Hey guys, Chuck Quinton here, founder of RotarySwing.com. Today we're going to talk about how to get your lead wrist flat at impact so that you can stop hitting these balls to the moon that go nowhere and have a ton of spin on them and gain at least 2 clubs of distance just by making one simple change in your swing. That's right, you can at least hit 2 clubs further if you're scooping and flipping through impact right now by just putting into practice what we're going to talk about today. The reason that golfers flip and scoop is very, very simple. And if you scoop it right now, I guarantee you, you're doing this. You're taking your right hand and you're pushing against the shaft, and that's causing the left wrist to break down. That's how you would do it. If I wanted to scoop it and flip it, it's exactly what I would want to do. If I wanted to hit the ball really high up over a tree or hit a big flop shot, that's exactly how I open up the face to add loft dynamically through the hitting area. If you're hitting a normal shot, that's the last thing on earth you want to do. So what you've got to do is the opposite of what you're doing now. Most golfers, because they're right-handed and they're right side dominant anyway, this is a natural movement. And this is where the flip and scoop comes from. But yet you see every tour pro on the planet look like this, with the left wrist leading into impact. Well, think about that. If the left hand is leading the club at an impact, what do you think you should be using to control impact? Probably the left hand. It's not rocket science, right? If you want your left hand to be leading an impact, then use your left hand to get there. You use the lead side of the body to pull the club down an impact, and I'm not talking about yanking and pulling as hard as you can. That'll just leave the club face open. This pulling is very, very subtle. You're just not pushing as hard with the right side, especially with the right wrist, that's causing the flip. So if I just start pulling, you'll see right away that my wrist is going to be very, very flat. The right wrist is in a position where it's hinged back in the backswing, so guess what it wants to do? It wants to unhinge. And so that's what you're doing that's causing your swing to look like this, instead of like a tour pro where the club rotates like this with a flat left wrist. You have to understand, not only does this impact your impact position by using the left side, but it impacts whether or not you hit the ball first. Because if you're pushing with the right hand, it's very easy for the club to bottom out way back here behind the ball. In fact, that's what it's trying to do. But if I start using the left side to gently pull the club and let it release, now all of a sudden you'll see my left wrist is not only flat, but it's got shaft lean at impact, which is going to cause my divot to bottom out in front of the ball. That's how you get ball first contact, is understanding this simple concept. And that's what we're going to go in depth today on today's bonus video, is how to get the divot to bottom out in front of the ball and get a flat left wrist at impact. So take a look at this bonus video, click the iCard or the little icon you see on the screen or link in the description. It's going to take you to the bonus video. It's going to show you how to get a perfectly flat left wrist at impact. Make sure you click subscribe down below and click that little bell icon next to it, and you'll get notified every time we publish a new golf video.